and welcome to Toy Break, episode 162. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Scott.
Hey Scott, welcome back to the couch.
How's it going?
I don't even need to welcome you anymore, you're like a regular.
An irregular.
And a regular.
Irregular.
Yes.
I try to
Something
be
like
regular.
that.
Do we still have to interview him and tell people where he's from and all that stuff?
Tell
You have
us
new
what-
watchers, right?
Probably.
Tell us what
Hopefully.
you do, Scott.
I draw.
Wait, introduce the show first, then introduce
Oh, well, for the new viewers, who hopefully there are many of you out there, Toy Break is your weekly internet show all about the wonderful world of toys. We feature news and reviews about everything in the wonderful world, including, but not limited to, designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, events, how-tos, interviews. We bring you artists and fun things like that. Just anything we can possibly cover in toys.
In fact, I know there's a new viewer.
Oh, do you? Right
Because
now?
on
When
the,
will then be now?
on the forum, someone just joined and said they found us on Roku.
Oh, excellent. Yay for syndication on
so
Roku, and thank you for watching,
I
and
only
thank you
read
for
your
telling
name
us.
once on the forum, but I guess if you're there, you'll be there more, and I'll remember it eventually. So thank you for joining the forum, and thanks for watching and finding us on Roku.
And if you
I
have
don't
a
know
Roku,
what a Roku is, but
it's a Roku
I'm sure
player.
it's awesome.
I'll tell you about it later. So if you have a Roku player, feel free to check us out.
Leave us a review on there. Do they do that?
I don't think they do that.
Do it on iTunes then. Is anybody watching iTunes?
Oh, George.
Leave us a review on iTunes.
Do you want to talk to Scott now?
Yeah. Who are you, Scott?
How's it going? My name is Scott Tollesen.
Scott
Hi.
Tollesen?
I'm an artist designer
You
Jerk.
design artist?
You're an artist designer?
and jerk.
And jerk.
I'm a
What
jerk.
is your website called?
It's stoliart.com.
And you just revamped it.
I did. I got my new website going.
Looks great.
Thanks. I think
Much better
was
than
it
the
was
old
last week. Yeah, last
Yeah.
week it launched. I had a website. I took it down, and then I got lazy, and then just had a blog for years.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, I really need to get my site back up and have a blog as well. But I don't know. You need a site.
Yeah.
You need to have a site.
Yeah. So
Ties it all together.
yeah.
Hub.
So
It's a hub.
yeah,
It's the Scott hub.
that's kind of where
Scub.
you go to get the latest.
And greatest.
Sure.
Let's start off by thanking our sponsors like Fuzzy Balls Apparel,
Happy Panda Toys.
Mini cassette tees.
All right.
Tilted,
Time Bandits.
Bitbop.
3D Retro.
Paysaver,
I think I jumped ahead.
Grumpy Bert.
Tenacious Toys,
Urban Rascal. Oh, I jumped ahead again.
Oh, come on.
The guests don't always read them. I
Well,
don't
you know
know.
what? I'm a regular now. What are
You're
you
a
doing?
real
He's an
regular.
irregular.
I'm a regular.
We also have a donation to thank for. Thank you, Adam from Japan, and thank you to our newest link on the Breakers page. That would be etsy.com/shop/jgart.
Or JG Art.
Oh!
Or it could be John Gart. Jimmy Gart.
or Jagart.
Jagart.
Just one word.
Yeah, Jagart.
JGR makes so much more sense.
Everybody knows the artist Jagart. He's
Jagart.
famous.
Isn't it Jagart 1?
Is it just Jagar? The T is silent?
It could be, yeah.
It's French.
Jagar what one? Because he's a street artist.
or Jagartone.
Can someone tell us about the contest?
JG Art. Easter Cavey Contest. We told you about this last time. You can win your very own Easter Cavey, courtesy of a little stranger and heycavey.com, by simply drawing a cavey and posting it in the contest section on the forum. You can just design a little cavey. One that maybe you would like to make yourself someday, or one that you'd like to see, or maybe just draw an old cavey that you just like a lot. I don't know, whatever. Draw a cavey. It's a totally easy way to do it.
Oh, that's it, by the way. Easter KV.
And Lisa Fur has told us that
that's cute.
if you draw it extra cool and it's really special, that you get an extra additional name added into the drawing.
Nice.
Alright, so I gotta show you something that somebody, I don't remember who pointed out, and I know this is supposed to be an apple KV, but it kind of looks like a pear.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's that?
I think your
Cannibalism?
mom did that.
Oh, it was Mom. Thanks, Mom. Look at that. Pear
Wow.
cannibalism. Pearism.
It's fruitalism.
That made me laugh, so I'm gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I enjoy that. Also, don't forget you can pick
Deadline, April 27th.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Don't forget you can also pick up a Toy Break poster with artwork generously provided by Monster Forge, aka Charles Marsh. You can get that at toybreak.com for $5, $2.50 shipping anywhere in the world.
This is the first of hopefully many posters.
Yes, others are in the works.
I would like
nice.
if other artists were involved. I don't know. There could be if there's any artists around, I don't know, like maybe wants to do like a Toy Break poster. That'd be cool. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good idea.
I haven't seen any
but for me
artists
personally, no one has asked me to do something like that.
I haven't seen any other artists.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, you're an artist designer. Would you do a Toy Break poster for the next one?
And now for your news.
All right.
Hey, wait, I want to show this off real quick because I talked about it last week.
Yes.
But now I have it to show off, which I think is kind of cool. So I have the award that Brandon and I won at Bricks by the Bay for the funniest model. I just thought that was pretty cool.
It's a major award.
It is a major. It's fragile too.
It's got a gold block inside too.
Yes,
it's like really worth something.
It's really heavy.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm really strong because I've been working out lately. So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Like I think funniest is probably the most complimentary of the awards to win. So
speaking of stuff inside stuff,
funny Lego is awesome.
So
oh yeah.
You know how I can't leave things alone and I need to know what's inside of them all the time?
You?
So I just had
Even
to know
people.
why this guy was so heavy.
Even people.
If you open them up, like I cracked them open
This
to
is
see.
amazing. This is the VC3
This
robot.
is insane.
There's cement in there.
Why?
That's insane.
It's awesome.
Why is there cement in
I don't
there?
know, but both sides of the head are filled with cement, as are, oh man, don't break. The legs and feet are filled just to the brim.
Which is gray,
With
plain
cement.
cement.
There's even a tooth in there in this one, and then there's a fossil in this one. I saw a fossil of a snake in there. It's crazy.
All right, we don't have to keep on that. We have some voicemails to get to.
We do.
Let's start with one now, and we'll sprinkle them throughout.
We're gonna sprinkle them.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we're starting with this
Sprinkle?
one, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Isn't that a good one?
That's good.
Okay.
Hey, George, Aileen, and Ben Baca. Little Chewbacca there. This is Tyler from New York. I just want to thank you guys for giving away some much valuable info about some toy-related shows in the New York area. I actually got a chance to check out Toy Tour's Custom Key show yesterday at Yo-Yo Mart, and it was awesome. It's off the chain. And I actually saw Scott Tollesen had a piece in that show. It was this cool little pumpkin orange dude. And I was wondering if Scott has any customs available on his site. And if he could just post the URL to his site, that would be really cool. I didn't get a chance to see him. I did inquire if he was going to be there, but I unfortunately didn't see him. I wonder if he was in New York or maybe he couldn't get there. But it was an amazing show, and I actually purchased an Aztec Dunny, and I have to say the Aztec Dunny were awesome. The 2011, I think you guys did open a few on your show, and I think I got like Camacho or something. He was a boxer, but they were cool. Also, the Four Horsemen to Apocalypse, amazing. The coolest part about that show was the process of how they sculpt and tools they use, and just the process of getting from that lump or idea or muse to those amazing Masters of the Universe figures and our spacemen and all that cool stuff. And they had some large timekeepers there, too. Here's a little question for you guys. I was wondering if you could do maybe a little show and tell, because I know you guys always pimp out other people's toys and talk about other people's designs and so forth, but I was wondering if you guys could do a little show and tell. What is your favorite, or not favorite, but a special item in your collection that you'd like to just show us, and tell us about? This goes for Ben, Aileen, and George, because, a lot of us fans would love to see what you guys think is an interesting addition or eye candy on the shelf. And lastly, I just want to leave you with a few impressions. And here's one for each, and I'm going to start with Ben Baca. Ben, I don't even have to mention what this is from, but here we go. I'm sure everybody will just be able to hone in automatically. Doc, this is heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? What? For Aileen, okay, now I'm gonna say, do you guys remember the Ewok Adventure? It's like the 1980s TV version. Well, it's like where the kids, they get stranded or whatever.
I don't remember a time before that guy was talking.
Are we filming?
You know what? When did this become the Tyler Show? This is Toy Break, and we're
He should
taking
have
it
his
back.
own show. He should have his own show. Tyler,
right.
get your own show.
Hey, caller, Tyler from New York.
Thank you for calling and thank you for watching.
You're my boy, Blue. But listen, get to the point and keep it short, people. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Are we gonna talk he wanted we got to play that for Ben when he's back on the show
We will.
again?
But he was talking about Scott.
But
too.
let's address that question first.
Was there more than one question? For
I don't remember
Something about you not
About-
being in New York.
something about a show
Okay.
in New York. I don't even know what show
I
he's
wasn't at
talking
the
about.
Yo-Yo March show. I wasn't actually there. I wish I was, but
Because
I
you live
wasn't.
2,000 miles away.
Yeah, because I live Cali. What's up, West Coast? The other question was, do I do customs? Yeah, just contact me if you want a custom. I'm kind of booked right now. I just did the androids. I kind of dug a big hole for myself doing those customs. I had to do 25 customs, all different looking. And then I have like 4 custom shows next month that I haven't done anything for.
Well,
So-
that's a good way for you're going to post where you're going to be, right? Where those custom shows are on your website.
yeah.
So
yeah.
what Tyler or others can do is check out those custom shows and get your piece through that,
Yes.
True.
because
That's-
then
Yeah,
you're doing a custom and he can get a custom at the same time.
good idea.
That way you don't have to do another one.
Do you want to run my site? for
I
me?
will actually.
What
Would you like
site
to
would
see?
that be?
It's stolleart.com. STOLLEART.
Perfect.
And then click on the side. It's JGART. Takes you right to JGART.
Wait, should we do one more quick one before we?
Yes.
Okay, this one's quick, I promise.
I don't believe it.
They don't believe me.
Hey, I just saw the episode 160. I'm not Walter. The guy who created Grease Pat, but I think his last name is pronounced Chowskowski. Something like that. Thanks.
Well, you can't call in and pronounce it 2 different ways. We can do that.
I have no idea what's going on.
He just said Chowskowski in 2 different ways. He called to correct us, and then
Oh, and
said
he
it,
said it
and then
differently.
said it 2 different ways.
That's what's cool about Chowskowskis.
It's Chodnowski.
That's what's cool about Walter's name. Is like it's universal.
Let's just call
Yeah,
him
and
like you
Walter.
can pronounce it any way you want.
Any
and
way
it works.
you want it is how it is.
What if?
You can add letters.
You imagine it and it is.
Let's just call him Walter.
Walter is awesome. by the
Or
way.
how
Walter
about
is
we say,
awesome.
hey Walter, next time you're picking an artist name, leave some letters out.
You could go by Chalk Dog.
He is from now on Chalk Dog
Chalk-
on Toy Break.
Chalk Dog.
Chalk Dog.
Walter Chalk Dog.
Perfect.
Okay,
Chalk Dog it is. Shall
Chalk
we?
Dog.
How about some news?
let's do it.
News.
Scott, do you have anything else to tell us about your Uncle Arg or your? You kind of already talked about your Bernard bundles. Are those gone?
Yeah, the Bernard bundles. Actually, this morning I put them up at 10, and it maybe like 20 seconds, and they were gone.
You
That's
mean
awesome.
last Thursday?
Last Thursday I put them up. This is a different one, solely non-related. No, that was fun though, because it's just fun. Like I was, I put them up, and I'm like staring at my Outlook, and then literally.
Really?
Like,
You stare at your mail and wait for mail to come in?
no, I was curious to see how
What if no one
Well, I
bought
have a
it? You
second
have to
screen
know,
just
like-
for my mail.
I know.
So
Mister, why did you email me right back?
You mean he was
I
hard
always
at
have
work?
my mail open. Yeah.
I know,
was
it's
hard
just
at
funny.
work.
Yeah. Oh, what?
You were hard at work. You weren't staring at your screen. You were working
Right.
Yes.
I was working
at 10 a.m.
I'd never do this. I'm all making it all up. But like I put it up, and then like I'm watching Outlook, and then like I just see like 25 emails like all at once.
Whoa.
Just bam, hit my phone is. I gotta check this thing.
You gotta chuck it
Yeah.
in,
So
into the toilet again?
no, that was the old phone. That was the poop phone. I'm keeping this one out of the toilet. That's a whole different.
It's okay. It doesn't work anyway.
All right, back to that.
You're distracting me. So that was fun. Like, totally surprised. It was awesome. I got, thanks for everyone who bought one. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I might be doing some more custom Androids in the future. So
Nice.
we'll see.
Congratulations, though. That's
Thank
very
you.
cool.
That was awesome. And the Uncle Arg mini key is coming out from Toy2R. It should be out in time for Comic-Con, actually, which is good, yeah.
I think the name mini key is misleading because it's actually bigger than a regular size key. It's 5 inches.
Yeah, I guess they mean mini key from an 8-inch.
Yeah,
Maybe they
right.
mean middle key.
Middle key.
I'm
Middle
just saying
key.
it's a 5-inch key, so
Middle
you know,
key.
it's cool. That's
We
a
need
cool
to find
new
a
size.
we need a new name because that's the mini key. And actually, that's even
just the
misleading.
key. There's a
because
tinier mini
There's a
key.
minier key than that.
Minier.
You know what, though? Mini key sounds cute, though.
It
And I
does.
But
think
there's already a mini key. You can't have two.
you can have 2 mini keys.
You can never have too many.
You can have a
keys.
mini key from a small key, and you can have a mini key from an 8-inch key.
But it doesn't match the 8-inch body, so it's technically not even that.
They need scales. We need scales.
They need to call it something else.
Yeah,
like the 1/8 key and the 1/16 key and the
How about we'll just call it Uncle Arg?
Uncle Arg.
Yeah.
The
Anyways,
Uncle Arg key.
totally excited about that.
That's
It's
awesome.
coming out. Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's getting produced.
I want a
and
key.
Awesome.
I'll get
Alright.
you one.
Okay.
I know people.
Okay, good. I want to
So-
have a key that I make.
So just real quick, if you like them, go pre-order them.
Apex
From-
Trading.
Apex Trading. Go to your local toy store and say, "Give me that Uncle Arg key," and then you'll get one.
Nice. And retailers, be sure to put your orders in soon. Also, TYO and URNY Truck. This is by TYO. And 2ESAE and Ski, or SKI, which together make You Are New York. These are 8.5-inch Artist Series box trucks. They are available for pre-sale now with a bonus 3.5-inch mini version of the truck included. Both are limited to 50 pieces and go for $50 over at tyotoys.com.
That's nice. For $50 you get both. Big and little.
Cute, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry to bore you
okay.
with that
Yeah.
news.
You need to take a nap real quick?
Yeah, can I? It was that phone call. 20-minute phone call. How about Bossy Bear by David Horvath and Toy2R? Speaking of Toy2R, this 5-inch monster Bossy Bear will be available in May in both blue and roses. Pink,
Roses.
as well as variant versions. Toy2rusa.com for more info.
Nice.
Technically, that would be a
What-
mini Bossy Bear. Then,
What do you think about that
if
figure,
he's
by
in
the
that
way?
line?
Do you-
I don't really.
haven't seen it?
I don't know.
I
I mean,
think
I've
it's
seen a picture.
Cute. I'm not that into. Like, I
don't
don't collect the David Horvath
Yeah.
stuff, but I appreciate it. I like that addition to the collection as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't
dig it.
collect
I
that
li-
line at all.
I would like
I
to see
like-
the variants, because blue
yeah.
or pink wouldn't be a color I would necessarily choose.
I think they look. You know what's weird? I think like when you see the picture of them both, like the blue next to the pink, they complement each other really well.
So really,
Right,
have to
so you
buy
got-
it's a
That's
cool
it.
like you got to buy both of them.
Like, I would totally
Jeez.
want, like, I actually could get into collecting the David Horvath stuff if I was like, I collected only all the black versions or something, or like, is there a purple Bossy Bear maybe?
Or you could just go to Sarah Joe's house and look at them.
I could just go look at my friend's Bossy Bears. Do you want this really long piece of news?
Do you
or
want?
should I can-
Sure.
I can do it, Scott.
No, I'll do it. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Am I clear? Okay. New stuff from Oddco. 5 new WeenieCon characters, including Edward, My Little Friend, and Zombie Thriller. These are 3-inch figures for £10. They have also revealed the Chase figurines from their Mini Mayhem blind boxed Bad Taste Bears, which are Red Lance and Glow in the Dark Chuck. Both can be found at
We love odd.
weloveodd.com or wellofodd.com. Finally, check out the new Bad Taste Bear Jean-Michel, part octopus, part goat, and part George. Limited to 600 pieces for £35 at badtastebears.com.
You did that like a champ, Scott.
I'm a regular.
Like a professional.
regular. I should have my own show like Tyler. Let's get our own show, dude. Come on. F these guys.
All right. Do you want a? Is it blind box time or is it voicemail time?
Let's do blind box first. We
Okay.
gotta get the voicemails out of my
If
mouth
it's a long
first.
voicemail, we could probably do both at the same time.
It's a long voicemail.
Oh, the long voicemails. All right, let's just do blind box.
Okay, blind box. Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time.
I'm not opening that because I already opened one of those. I'm opening one of these.
All right, Scott. We have. Would you like a zipper pull, a Rocket World zipper pull,
Sure.
or a Skeletal?
Either one. Either one. I just want to say, Skelanimals, keys, Series 3, watch out.
Oh, is that what all you're saying?
That's all I'm saying.
That's all he's saying, folks.
I'll
All
open
right,
the zipper
so-
pull because I saw you guys open these.
Oh wait, which one do you
Oh,
want?
I want.
The Mickey
Oddly
Mouse?
enough, I would like the Chuck Scout. What were we calling them?
Shoskowski's?
What's
Chuck dog.
Chuck dogs.
Oh, chalk dog.
I want
Chalk dog.
chalk dogs.
You
kinda
know we're
want
just
chalk
playing
dogs
with you,
too.
dude. We love you, Walter.
I'm still calling you Chalk Dog though, because that's just
I
awesome.
want-
But you're chalk dog.
Either Voltaires or chalk dogs.
I would agree with that. I would take Luna Bees too. I mean, I'd take any of them, but actually,
want-
Jim Cook's is pretty cute too.
I want the 8-inch mystery mini key. Out of
I
this
got none of those. I just got a red original.
It's not on there though.
That doesn't make it good.
I got the black original, and I don't give a crap about skull animals.
I got a white rhino.
Is that like a white elephant?
Didn't you get the white rhino last time?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's cool.
The weird thing about these is the head.
I do like
Because the head is
'cause
vinyl
it's-
and the body's ABS, so it's a different color.
Well, it's a new head too. It's a new addition to the key line. When these came out, these are a little bit older
Doesn't
now. But,
smell that great.
This
You
looks
got a white rhino.
this looks like a tooth.
It does. You can just keep that in case you lose one.
But then yours won't have a friend.
Friends.
Okay, it won't stand. I guess not supposed to.
I think it's just weird to see the different, like, look how different the red is on the ABS versus the vinyl.
the black is not different at all on this.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Glossy
Is it?
matte.
Oh well, barely.
You can see the. I'm just saying, I can see the difference, and maybe that's just me.
I like
Maybe
it.
it's just me.
I like
It's just me.
I like the addition of a new head. That's always nice. Oops, I just scraped it a little bit.
George is breaking his. Weird.
I like the heads.
There you go, skull animals. This will go up on the key shelf somewhere.
Should we take another call? Should we save
I
these?
dig them.
Let's take another call.
Where's the one you had?
It doesn't go in front of these.
All right, we're gonna start
No,
the call while they're looking
over
for
there.
the.
Where's the one you had?
Greetings from Beyond the New Toy Break. This is the Vacuuminator, and I am currently in the process of watching episode 156 of your show. And that is the episode where you answered all my questions and also asked me a question. I would just like to say thank you for answering my questions. I called you quite a bit ago, so I wasn't expecting them to ever get answered, but thank you for answering them. And I'm sorry about cursing at you guys about those about Pico and Wilshire being so expensive. I did not realize that it was more of an indie toy and it wasn't like a mass-produced thing, but it was like an online exclusive. That's what I thought it was. I'm sorry for cursing. Also, for the record, guys, I hate Aquaman. I would never buy that figure unless I got that 2-pack with the Blue Merman, which I want so very much. Thank you for showing it on your show. But yeah, and to answer your question back at me about would I want the show to be broken up or in a whole format, I wouldn't mind it being in one whole video. My computer just spoke to me. I wouldn't mind the show being broken up or in one full-length video. I know that this is a show, and I see when I log onto your website how long the episode is going to be, and I'm like, okay, I need to find a time in the day where I can watch the show for that amount of time. I can do the same thing on YouTube. I don't mind it being one whole video. I have a perfectly perfect attention span. It's just a matter of I have to know that I have enough free time to watch the show. But yeah, there's my answer. Thanks for answering my questions, and hope to see the show on YouTube someday. So, without pestering you guys any longer, this is the Vacuuminator, and I'm out.
Oh my god!
Did you hear they're doing a cartoon about the Vacuuminator?
In a comic book, I think.
Yeah, it's coming out after the Governator.
Thank you.
Did you watch the trailer for that? Oh my god, it was terrible.
What the hell is that?
It was so bad.
Did you watch it?
I have not. No.
Go watch the Governator cartoon trailer.
It hurts right here to laugh.
Is it longer than that phone call?
Nothing's
Yeah, I
longer
think it
than
is that phone call, but with pictures.
That.
No, thank you for calling.
All right, Vacuuminator. Thank you for calling and answering our question. We really appreciate it. For Vacuuminator and for others like Vacuuminator, like Tyler. We have a forum. If you just go to toybreak.com, there's a little button on the top. It says forum. You can click on there, and you can write to your heart's content. You can tell us notes. You can answer questions. You can raise questions. It's
Send us
awesome.
emails?
We get it back and forth. I'm on there every day. I'm on there every day. I love the forum. I love everyone on the forum. I have a great time on there. It's so much easier.
In his defense, though,
Yeah.
like, it's so much easier to just call.
That is such a long call, though.
Yeah.
But you know what? It
Make
would
some-
take so much longer to type all that
Make
out.
some notes then, and like
And
precise. Like, bap, I got this. Bap, I got this. Bap, I got this. Bap. Like, you guys are taking like lessons from
No,
Cornboy
we,
here.
Here's the other
we
thing.
still appreciate phone calls, so please call and leave us voicemails.
He
We
wouldn't
love
get
it,
on-
and we do get to them.
he wouldn't get on the show if he put it on the forum.
He's
on the show now.
I talk about Crackit all the time. Charles from our forum drew us a poster.
No,
We say his name every week. Monster
Right.
Forge.
So there's other ways to get on Toy Break, is what you're saying, besides lengthy phone calls.
Yes.
Okay.
Quick, short little phone
I
calls.
really want Vacuuminator to send us a video review of some toy. I really want to see that.
We don't have enough time in the show for that.
Even though we just did 2 long-ass phone calls.
All
You know
right.
what's awesome? The shortest call we have, like to that
Chalk
13-second call, that was amazing. It was great. That's the way they should all be. I mean, the
Okay,
guy
wait a
said
minute.
things that were
Let's
incorrect,
get back.
but whatever.
Okay, back to Vacuuminator.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for calling. And by now, we
Back to the
are
show.
trying to put some episodes, experimenting with putting some full-length episodes of Toy Break on YouTube. So check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/toybreak, and hopefully we have those up by the time this episode airs. If not, watch for them soon.
And we love your calls. Thank you. Please,
Yes,
please keep
thank you.
calling. If you didn't call, I would have nothing to say.
You'd have nothing to be grumpy about.
What would I do without phone calls? I love phone calls.
How about reviews?
818, am I good?
Would you do reviews if you had no phone calls?
Yeah, let's do some reviews. Do we have any time left after all these calls?
No.
818, am I good? Call us.
And that was the show. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for calling.
It cuts you off at 3 minutes, just so you know.
Oh yeah, 3 minutes.
Reviews.
Reviews.
What?
First
Wait a
up.
minute. Did we ever talk about that call that got cut off?
Oh yeah.
You were about to get an impersonation
I got
of an
no
Ewok,
Ewok impersonation.
and then I didn't even get anything. Like, he was going down the couch this way. That guy needs to call back. It cut him off at 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that the Ewok adventure that he was gonna do, I think he was gonna do Wilford Brimley. That's my guess.
That's the second one. Ewok Adventure's the first one, isn't it?
Didn't he say Caravan of Courage at some point?
Wasn't that the first one?
No, it was the second one.
Was that the second one? Ewok Adventure was the first one, right?
Yes.
That one didn't have Wilford Brimley. That had Star Cruiser. Clash. Clash.
Oh, he does that.
Star Cruiser. Clash. Clash.
Star Cruiser. Cuss, cuss.
Oh, man.
So there, I gave you what he was gonna do,
Yay!
an Ewok impersonation. What was I gonna get?
Oh, but maybe you would have gotten.
What would you have
When
gotten?
Boba Fett gets hit like a
It would-
chump and screams and goes, oh,
Yeah.
into the Sarlacc pit.
He's
What
no
would
good
he
to me
get?
dead.
Yeah.
Probably something like that.
Star
What would you
Cruiser.
get?
That's what he would have got.
Clash.
No.
All right.
Do it again.
Oh,
Let's go.
he also asked what your favorite toy was.
We're gonna do that on
We'll
another
do that with
episode.
Ben.
Can I just do what my favorite
Yeah,
toy is?
do it.
Just real quick.
Your favorite toy here?
My
in the
favorite toy
studio?
here.
Thanks, Josh. And that's your favorite part of your favorite toy?
That's it. All right.
All right, so that part's done, and we will get back to that
Tyler.
question. To that question.
We're gonna
Tyler.
play that call again.
Let's do the
Maybe
reviews.
not in its entirety.
We keep teasing these
All right.
reviews.
So up first, loyal viewer and friend of the show, Renee French. This
Yay,
is Slug
Renee.
Girl. As you can see here, this is by Renee French. It's a 4-inch tall. They have a chrome figure, and this is the resin version. This was sculpted in Japan by Monster 5, and then cast and made by Pretty in Plastic. They are $150 for the chrome one, correct?
Yes.
You can go to meltcomics.com and check out
Here's
more
the visual.
information on these, but you can also see it right here. It's articulated at the head.
Oh, nice.
And let me just tell you a little something. You know how my thoughts on resin toys. I've said it many times on the show. A lot of the time, you get these resin toys from people, and it's like these guys who think that they're toy makers.
You have more of a quality issue.
They cast up these things in their kitchen, and they're like, I'm a toy designer, and they put it in a header card, and they sell them for $50, and then you get it, and you're like, wow, there's seams up and down this thing. You obviously don't have a pressure pot. You have never cast anything in your life. What are you doing? Like, there's air bubbles all over the place, and then you get something like this, and you can tell it's from a professional. Someone who knows what's going on in the world.
You're saying there's levels.
This is a professional piece.
Yeah.
Like my
There's
dirty
not
laundry.
a single air bubble in here. The pin is done
nice.
with steel dowel, which is the way it's supposed to be done. You can get this stuff, people. McMaster Carr, order steel dowels. That's what you should be using for pins if you're going to be making prototypes like this. Look at this. Like, this is a professional casting right here.
Look, here's the original.
Oh, yes. And so she also sent a copy of the book, Edison Steelhead's Lost Portfolio, Exploratory Studies of Girls and Rabbits.
Funny name. Funny name. I like it.
Amazing. Like, the art in here is, like...
Awesome.
The first half is all the
Wow.
girls, and then the second half is the rabbits.
But original Slug Girl's in there.
But the original Slug Girl is girl number 20. You can check her out in here. What that was based on. The sculpting detail is amazing on that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
see
like,
this one back here?
like if you look at the hand right there, like you can see like the pinky finger.
Yeah.
Like it's so tight.
Super clean, super
That's what
nice.
she said.
Oh.
Like, that's a toy prototype right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
When is
or
this
a
one
resin, you know, if you're going to put it out as
I want
resin.
that one.
Oh, cool.
I want Girl 13 to be next.
Nice.
That's adorable.
Yeah, even the resin feels really good. Like it feels just solid.
Like, you
Like
can
a nice
tell that
piece.
that's a professional
Like
piece
solid?
right there.
Yeah.
You can send that to China, and that's your tooling master. That's a
Oh,
perfect
it's like,
piece.
yeah. They wouldn't need to do anything to it. Like,
No, it's
fix
gorgeous.
it anyway.
You can't
Nice.
just like call yourself a toy designer and put something out. There's a background to this, and I complain about it because I've been doing this for years, and it's kind of insulting when someone's like, "I'm a toy maker," and they just sell this crap. Sorry, this is good.
You know what the
Quality.
difference is? Here's what I think the difference is. I think everybody you can call yourself a toy maker, but what it comes down to is you make toys as a hobby or you make toys professionally.
Right,
You've made toys professionally for over a decade.
right.
Well over a decade. No offense. And you know,
You're
people who
old
do
man,
it.
I don't care.
No, no, I didn't mean that. But like people who do it, you know, on the weekend at home and they've made like one thing. That's a hobby,
Yeah.
right? Because you go to work at your whatever job, you come home and
Well-
then you make toys.
And like make
Or you
toys,
make toys all
till you get it to like a perfect way that you think is like, okay, I can't make this any better,
Mm-hmm.
and then like duplicate that, and then
You would
those
never
are your toys.
You would never put anything out.
Well,
At some point, you have to call it done.
yeah, there you go. At some point, you
No,
have
you're
to-
right though, because you do
Yeah.
that too. You rework it and you rework it
Yeah.
until you get it to the point where you're like, this.
Look
is,
at the like
Yeah.
This is
sculpting.
definitely what I
like,
want.
If you just take this apart, look at the sculpting. Inside here is sculpted hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't just like, you don't just put the detail
Oh,
on the
the
top
hair's
and
really
it's done.
nice.
It's amazing. Like, it's really nicely sculpted. The little frills on the dress are all in
yeah.
here.
Look at the pinky on the finger. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
The line for the pinky's in there even.
Could you see this?
I like this.
I want to see one like really nicely painted.
That
Does
would be
she?
nice.
Yeah.
I believe she had some custom ones.
There were some custom
Okay.
ones there.
In her style, though, I mean, you could have one in paint. Would you like to paint this one?
Monster Forge?
If- what-
Now, we also got some pins here that are pretty rad. Get these little...
oh, these are her pens too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They're like
One-
little babies with boxes for heads. Adorable.
That looks like a warning sign on a box. Like, this
Like,
would be
don't do
like
that.
the "Don't put your baby in the box" warning
I think
sign.
this is saying, do put your baby's head in a box.
I
Because
think
there's
that's
no
what
line.
it says.
And it's got a cool, like, rosy border. I don't know,
Yeah.
these are cool little pins. And this one is,
Do we have Renee's website too that we could say? Oops.
Just Google Renee French, right?
Yeah.
Renee's website is
Up here on the screen.
on
as
the
we're
screen
talking.
right now. Technology.
Also, you have to. I mean, Julie B did those. Like,
Yes.
great job, Julie.
So working with an experienced toy maker.
I've worked with her, and she's really good.
Positive experiences.
Yes.
But she does that professionally. That's what she does.
Right. And she does a great job. Like, I don't know. I can't say enough good things about just how she works. She's always on time, like, stresses about getting your toys done on time, and, like, does a great job. She's got a great thing going over there. So if you
And
have
her company is Pretty in Plastic,
Pretty in Plastic, yeah.
in case you're interested.
Okay, so we have, there was a few sets of these pins.
Yes.
3, as a matter of fact. So, obviously, we're going to keep one. As the guest on the show this episode, we're going to give
He's
you
not
a
really
set.
a guest anymore.
As a regular guest.
But he can be that.
A regular,
That's fine.
regular.
A regular guest.
He's
And then
fun.
we have a third set that we will give away to someone on the forum.
Ta-da!
So if you're a fan of Renee French.
You don't even
and
have to be a fan. You could be a new fan.
You could be a new fan, but what I want you to do is go to Google Renee French or go to the website that we put up, look at the stuff, and grab a picture and post it in the show notes for this episode on our forum. So the first person that just posts a picture that they like of her stuff on our forum under the show notes for this episode, I will send you this. And then just PM me your address, and I'll send you this whole set.
What if they took photos? What if they took photos of themselves naked with a box on their head? No.
I mean, you could do that too, if that's the way you want to win it. Like, that's fine. But it's going to be up to the first person. So, like, you'd have to do that pretty quick. And, I don't know. It might be easier just to go to the website.
And that website
It'd be more fun to do.
ReneeFrench.com.
Right. There you go.
So
there you go. So thank you, Renee, for sending these in. These are awesome.
Thank you
This
you
is
for...
Awesome.
A weird, like, faceless, creepy boy with nipples eating an ice
I
pop.
love that thing.
Like, they're such crazy... Like, the art's pretty awesome. So.
This one's really cool because it looks like an old pen, like something
Yeah.
your grandma would have.
Right.
Until you look at the
Until you look
baby
at
with
the
the box
image.
on its head, and you're like, that's not from grandma. But like the nice little filigree in there and everything, it's got like a real classy kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Classy. She's a
Classy.
classy lady.
Cool.
Renee's a classy lady.
I haven't met her yet, but
You
I
should.
dig
We
her
should make
stuff.
that happen.
Mhm.
Renee,
I talk to her
Scott,
every once in a while.
let's get you two
Like,
kids hooked up. All right, we have a couple more things. This one's going to be pretty quick. This is the Dalek alarm clock by Underground Toys. Ooh, This is an 8-inch Dalek. It features lights, sounds, and projects the time. It is $50 over at entertainmentearth.com. So, came in this box, plain box, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it didn't have twist ties. It had, and I don't know if this is like a thing that they do maybe in England. It had these little clips, 4 little clips, holding the little pegs on the Dalek to a piece of cardboard, and it was actually it was just as annoying as twist ties to try to get off.
Was it
Interesting.
sturdy in there with those things?
It was very sturdy. I battled with it. There was a battle, an epic battle. The Dalek lost because it is now out. So what happens is it makes noise.
You'll loop that one.
So those are the 3 noises, and then you can set the alarm, and it will make any of those noises. And then you can also, you're gonna have to look up for this one. Ready? You press. Oh, there might be too many lights in this
Too
room
many
right
lights.
now. Here, I'll show it right here. It's too close. You can't see it because there's too many lights. It projects. It's too close.
It projects the time.
It projects the time.
Ooh.
There it is. Oh, it's
that's
projecting.
fun.
I think I hit set.
You're hitting set, yeah. So, yeah, it's awesome.
So.
Doesn't work in the day.
Oh, I can see it right
Thanks for
there.
your clock, Dalek.
Look at right there. By my foot.
Oh, nice.
It's I'm not really sure why you want to do that. So on the box, oh here, wait. Yeah. So you look at it on the box, and it like has a little projection of the time right above its head. See?
It doesn't do that.
And it's like, I don't know. I've seen those things on like ThinkGeek and stuff, like
Is
the
it that?
little
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe it has some little magical thing, and it just shows you the time. But no, you press it and it like shows it on the ceiling. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And also, I think it's a fun Dalek just on its own. But I don't know why I would want to wake up to those sounds, because whatever sound I wake up to, I'm going to inevitably hate in about 3
Days.
Mm-hmm.
So
Minutes.
if I start hearing exterminate every day, I'd be like, I hate you, Dalek. I guess you're supposed to hate the Daleks, but
Okay. Now, is that what a Dalek looks like, or has it been conformed
No,
to
that's
fit?
what it looks like.
that is what a Dalek
They don't
looks
have
like.
clocks on the front.
Right.
It does not, or
But it's not like
doesn't project
squatted or anything. That's
No, I think it might be a little bit thinner, like this
No,
piece back
it's
here,
pretty
just
much
a
what
little
they
bit.
look like. They have a few different versions of them.
They started out a bit rounder, and then over the years they became a little bit more oblong. But yeah, that's a Dalek.
They start
So-
rounder?
I think they did. I could be
Interesting.
wrong.
Okay.
I think that's true though. Facts.
There it is.
We check some. No.
Do we want to keep going, or do we want to?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Let's do it.
It's a big one.
We need more. More toys.
We have
more toys all the time. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Yay!
FluffyFriends.
How cool you guys got one of these.
Ooh, there's like paperwork.
That's all the paperwork.
There's a lot of paperwork.
This is fun. This is like their little flyer that you can pick up. I don't know, maybe at their gallery, or maybe it comes mailed to you. Has a couple coupons.
A couple
Ooh, I
coupons?
like 'em.
One's good for a free knuckle sandwich.
Ooh, yum.
I like their coupons are like one per customer. Don't be greedy. But it's cool because this is fun for kids. It's got a Mad Libs inside.
Oh, nice.
Kids,
It's got coloring, a brain maze,
Wow.
and it shows you all of their galleries, the calendar, what's coming up each
Oh.
month. So let's see.
Look what's in October.
What is that? October.
April,
That
we
guy's
got
got the
Beast
same
Friends.
name I do.
October 8th,
Choskoskis.
Scott Tollesen, Abe Lincoln Jr., and Patricio Oliver.
Oh.
Poe.
Nice.
Poe? Is that how
And
you
don't
say it?
forget July.
What's in July? Amanda Spade,
Oh, cool.
Lana Crooks, Dr. A, and Chris Reiniak.
Oh, wow. We have to follow that show up.
Yeah, there's a ton of amazing. Oh, Keith Nordsey, Beast Friends.
Hey, look at that. Matthew Ryan Sharp.
Collie Meadows.
Lots
right,
of stuff
this month,
coming up.
April. Matt Sharp. Yes, Matt Sharp, friend of the show. May.
That's a
Awesome.
good lineup for this year.
I know. Wish we could make it out there to do any of the shows.
And what we're talking about is ohnodoom.com if you want more information.
They make diabolically adorable chomping plush toys.
Let's look at one now, shall we?
Oh, I like this page. Hello, friends. Let's look at one. Let's look at both. Let's look at two.
Oh, these
Oh,
are the
we could
two
open
new
that
ones,
one.
right?
Yes.
I have the fluffy.
Yucca?
FluffyFriends. Chompin' plush toy.
So there's three here. There's Fluffy Yuck Yuck, which we don't have. We have the older version, I think. And then here we have Fluffy Bad Bad and Fluffy Boo Boo. So we actually had Fluffy Bad Bad on one of the like early toy breaks, like crappy toy breaks.
Old toy.
Old toy breaks.
And our Fluffy Bad Bad had metal teeth.
Very dangerous,
Yeah.
but fun.
Oh, wow.
So, here's a little info. I think this actually probably goes for both of them. So, Fluffy Bad Bad is 5.5 inches. Fluffy Boo Boo is 6 inches. They both stand. They have soft tushes. That one has a tattoo on his soft tush.
He's got an ischio-callus is what that's called.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that
like,
the Japan thing?
No, baboons have
I
them.
didn't see
You know when they
Japan.
have like the red ass that
Inflamed
shows?
red ass.
Yeah, it's called an ischio-callus. So if you're being a jerk, I'm going to call you an ischio-callus.
Okay, a baboon ass.
PVC beads and legs. So yeah, that's got a beanie butt. And now Fluffy Boo Boo also glows in the dark.
Ooh,
That
this
skeleton
the skeleton
design
part?
That's cool.
glows in the dark, as you can see.
Nice.
See there. So that's kind of cool. Newly designed mouth opens extra wide, as you
I
can see.
disagree with that part.
This one opens pretty wide.
This doesn't seem...
Oh, wow.
That's...
Go ahead, I don't
alright,
think it's gonna hurt.
does the other one say extra wide? Or just
Yeah.
that one?
That doesn't hurt at all. It both says,
I disagree with the extra wide.
wait,
That one is.
Jump.
Maybe you got a defective one.
jump. Okay, the metal one hurts so bad, and this one does not hurt, so. No, you're pushing down. So rad. These guys go for, and they come with that clear bone now.
Mine doesn't open very far. That one has not a clear bone, right? That one has a different bone?
This has a silver bone.
I
Oh,
like that. I like
that's
that even
cool.
better.
Ooh, it's like brushed.
I like how
silver.
they're different.
It's like an
Yeah.
apple.
It's actually... Is it painted silver, though, right? Or is it...
Uh,
Because it's only one side. One side's, like, smooth.
Oh.
it's like painted silver, I think.
Huh. The button it comes with, a 1-inch button, says I am bad.
This one says booyah.
Those are awesome.
These are great.
These guys go for $25 each, which is pretty reasonable for a plush with like
I like his
interactive
little
sort of a plush.
Yeah,
I
because
think.
just the mechanism alone probably.
I heart chomping tag. It's pretty funny.
Funny.
This guy when I
Is it-
I heart
Beanie
chomping
What's that below him?
and booyah.
blow him.
This?
Below, yeah.
Blow?
Is that a balloon nut?
This is a
That's
beanie
his-
butt.
That's
I know,
his
but what is it?
inker.
It's his Arfiscornus. What'd you call it? Chaskowski?
Ischio-callus?
It's
Love
his
this.
itchy Kowski.
Ischio-callus.
Itchy
Oh.
Chakowski.
Just call me Itch Dog.
It smells exactly like when you walk into a furniture store.
Why do you smell his butt?
Is that his butt?
Oh, no,
Doesn't it smell like a furniture store?
Yeah.
Wait, there's no. It smells like a brand new kangaroo
What
ball.
are we talking about?
Ishiocalis.
Like a handball, like the new rubber handball. That's what it smells like.
Okay, here's a question. Do you have the fluffy? You don't have the fluffy yuck yuck.
We have
The first version.
Fluffy Bad Bad. It is not.
I'm just curious.
It's so
It's
far
in
back in the
Studio B.
studio.
Look together.
It's in
okay.
Studio B.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we do have it, and I believe he's a little bit. The original one is a little
He's
bit smaller.
Yeah. And his mouth is metal.
Yes.
And it's hard to open because his finger holes aren't that big.
As much as I love Fluffy Bad Bad, I think I'm in love with Fluffy Boo Boo.
Oh, this is still tough to get your fingers into.
I think you just have big fingers or something.
Yeah.
I can get 2 fingers in
These
the
are made
top.
for babies.
That's what she
I
said.
think they make a good sit.
Wow, that's
Like,
a great mouth.
They do.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that mouth opens
Do that for them.
nicely.
I think it's pretty cool, and I love that it now has something to keep the mouth open, like to display that part of the toy.
I even like the nice little touch on the bag. Like they have the little. It doesn't just like
Doesn't
nice
matter.
little logo on the bag.
Yeah.
It's not just a blank.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty innovative because until now, like, even if you have an interactive plush, when it's just sitting down, it's not. You can't see it any other way. You can't display the plush any other way. But this is like, oh, now I've got something to
Just fun to play with.
alternate way.
Like
alternate-
if they still hurt people, it'd be even more fun though.
I think we have to let this one charge in the light a little bit.
It's fun.
Oh, that one got a little light,
All
a
right.
little glow to it.
Good job.
2 thumbs up. Love them.
TheFluffyFriends.com. OhNoDoom.com.
Both of those. Awesome. Events? Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do. The only event we have still is Toy Street. This independent toy trade show, marketplace, gallery, and celebration is taking place April 22nd, day after my birthday, in New York, New York. TheToyStreet.com. Do you guys have anything else coming up directly in May that I'm forgetting? I mean in April. Or
There's
really?
a ton of art shows that involve artists in the scene. Like Dragatomi has a show.
the tribute to
There's a
Little,
My
Big Trouble in
Plastic
Little
Heart
China,
show.
right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of shows going on.
And check all
right now.
those out and keep up on the blogs. We just try to limit it more to specifically toy shows because if we read every art show that was happening, we would just be reading art shows
Be a
the
whole
whole
different
time,
show.
Yeah.
which would be awesome.
There's a
we
show at
should
My
start that
Plastic Heart that I'm in next month with the Ghost Girl from Matt Siren.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I can't remember what the date is on it, but myplasticheart.com.
And we'll mention that more as it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. We try not to. We also try to do it a little bit closer, like within the month or so that it's happening. Because if we just say
Yeah.
it every week for like 3 months, we get tired of it. You get tired of it. So we try. We do that for you. It's for you.
And I think Comic-Con's coming up, so
They're doing that again.
yeah, this year.
I heard about Comic-Con.
July.
Well, wait. We went to WonderCon.
We should start mentioning Comic-Con
Can we talk
now.
about that really fast?
Is there anything fast on this episode? I
No.
don't think so.
We went to WonderCon. George and I went to WonderCon for the first time.
Yes.
Quick reaction. I would say, do you want to go quick reaction or me?
You can go.
It was fun to go as attendees, but I don't know if I would necessarily go again. I think it's definitely, I felt like it was more for locals, like Northern California people, which is cool, but it was just as busy as Comic-Con, pretty much the same vendors, because it's obviously run by the same, Comic-Con International, but smaller. So, fun, and there were some cool toy stuff things there, like Squid Kids Inc. was there, Super 7 Kid Robot had small booths.
There were some Gandroid plushes.
There were the Gandroids.
Yeah, I heard about those.
Gandroids.
They're taking over.
Those are official Gandroid product, powered by plush.
What'd you think?
It was like, take Comic-Con. Say Comic-Con is this big.
Okay, Comic-Con's that big.
Now,
Even more.
pack that with all the people. And then make it this big. And call it WonderCon.
Okay.
It's still packed with people. It's only this big. It seemed like it was like as Comic-Con, smaller, but like less toys, less Hollywood, less stars,
More comics.
more like comic art. It was more like comic art related, and there was like old wrestlers. It was like a regular, like when you go to
Honky
those
Tonk
like
Man was signing things.
when you go to your
Really?
local
Yeah.
comic book convention and it's not like a Comic-Con thing, and they always have like a section with like old
Elvira.
stars that you just thought didn't even exist anymore.
Like the Anaheim Comic Con.
Yes, it was
It
like
can't
Anaheim.
be worse than Anaheim.
It was
Comic-Con.
just like that in one
No,
section.
it was that.
Oh, just in one
but
section,
plus Comic-Con, like plus the art
And you know what? That
comics.
stuff, I guess that's at Comic-Con too, but I avoid that section at Comic-Con. Here, it's all in the same room, so
That's true.
I
The
couldn't
autographs were
avoid
like
it.
separate.
Yeah, like I couldn't avoid seeing like the Honky Tonk Man and his fanny pack, like Faye Merriweather.
So Lee Merriweather,
Whatever.
Faye, Catwoman. Come on, man.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
like,
so
do I need her at a convention?
do you need her?
Some
ever?
people do.
Someone wants the Honky Tonk Man's autograph.
I don't
also,
even know who the
I
Honky
saw
Tonk Man
pictures-
is.
he was a wrestler in like
WWF?
I
1979.
love WWF, but I don't remember.
Really? He was
No, I used
the
to as a
Elvis-y
kid. Yeah.
guy.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
so. But he's before like
Side-
the big.
early.
He's like
80s.
early. He's like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan.
But
days.
he must have been like third tier because I barely.
Yeah, like he
He
wasn't.
wasn't
even,
like Junkyard Dog.
He had
or
an action
He
figure.
was near
Really?
Junkyard
Yeah.
Dog, I'd say, in status.
the British Bulldog.
Yeah, he's probably.
I'd
in
say
that.
British Bulldog was a tier above. If
He
you
was
wanna go
probably
that
in the
way.
same
Okay.
tier as like Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
No. Brutus was definitely second
What about
tier.
Jake the Snake?
Nope, he was like first tier. For me.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
exactly.
maybe he was more like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not Jimmy Fly Snuka.
Nikolai Volkov.
Nikolai.
No, Jimmy Snuka was like
He was
way
middle,
top
middle.
tier. Jimmy
He was-
Snuka?
Middle.
No,
He
you
was
know
top
what?
rope flipping.
He
Like,
was
that guy
good.
was like
He was good, but he didn't have a shtick as good as like the other guy.
Jimmy Snuka? Superfly Snuka?
Yeah, but
Welcome
he
to
wasn't like
80s
from a
wrestling
different
break.
country or something. Like he didn't have like a cool.
He was like
outfit or-
Samoan. He was like one of the
He
Samoan
did not.
brothers.
He didn't have a cool outfit.
I bet he was related to Umaga.
Yo MAGA. I don't even know what that means. No, dude.
Jimmy Snuka was like predated like Ultimate Warrior for like doing crazy
Dude,
flips.
all
and
I'm
stuff.
saying is
Yeah, but
when you're
Ultimate
a
Warrior
kid,
did it way better.
when you're a kid, like flips are cool, but like you have to have a thing, dude, like the Junkyard Dog or like
Like a persona.
yeah.
Or Coco Beware,
What?
Coco Beware with the bird.
the parrot.
I don't
He had a
remember
bird.
that.
All right, so
I don't know.
Honky
Like
Tonk
he didn't
Man,
he didn't have a snake that he put on someone though.
dude, he didn't need to because he would climb to the top rope and flip out into the middle.
No.
When you had those
Not as
figures,
cool.
those big rubber figures from LJN, and you had the ring, and you would flip Snuka up, and he would fly across
But
the thing.
they all did that.
Yeah, but
they
that
all
was
had
his
the same
thing.
bump.
He was the only one that could really do his action. Brutus the Barber Beefcake didn't cut anybody's hair as an action
Dude.
figure. He just stood there like this.
Okay, Andre the Giant versus Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Andre the Giant.
Easy.
Dude, Jimmy Snuka would climb up and down him like a spider monkey.
And then Andre would
Andre
crush
would
him.
he'd throw him out of the ring.
He'd lose.
And then he'd say, "Anybody want a peanut?"
Andre the Giant would lose.
I am taking Jimmy Snuka has a posse, and I'm making the sticker, and
Dude.
that's it.
He's like third tier.
I'm with you, Scott.
No way. No way.
All right,
You're
so
alone
that's
on that one.
Not now,
That
not
is-
Evan. No way.
it's not my chair. Who brought
Not-
that chair?
Not now, not ever.
Let's wrap this show up. This is long
Let's do that.
enough.
That's it. That's what happens when we have Scott on. Don't forget you can save money by using the coupon code TOYBREAK10 for 10% off at tilted.com. You can use the code TOYBREAK for 15% off at Funk Rush and 20% off at octobertoys.com.
Did we really just talk about wrestling?
That was awesome.
You can visit toybreak.com. It is the hub for everything Toy Break. You can get show notes from this episode and past episode. You can watch all the episodes, download things. You can go to the goodies page. You can download paper toys of us. 3 different versions, generously made by Alexander Gwynn,
I don't know
Zakane,
why you'd want any of those.
and Castlefort. Because they're fun. You can
For
smash them.
Make a toy break video with those people. Someone build them and crush them or burn them or something and send it
Oh,
in.
we had another voicemail.
Oh, can we do it next week?
Nope, voicemail.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
We can do it next week if you want.
Go. We don't have much time.
It's
Go.
only 50 seconds. Go.
Greetings from me on the new Toy Break. I am the Vacuuminator, and I'm here with another voicemail for you guys. Real quick, I just wanted to ask you guys, have you ever considered doing a live stream episode of Toy Break on Ustream.tv? I do a Ustream show once a month, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to watch you guys do your thing live, and you guys can take questions as they're asked for once. I think that's just a cool idea, and I thought I'd ask you guys if you'd ever considered doing it. Check out the letter U stream.tv and see if you want to do it. So yeah, thanks for listening to this voicemail, and until next time, this is the Vacuuminator rolling out.
He rolled out.
He rolled out this time.
He was like an Autobot.
I thought like our
We
camera
should-
was just going to shut off at this point. Like
We
we're
should-
out of tape.
We should do a live show.
Hey, all right, no, he's new. He's a newer.
We should do that. That'd be
What
fun.
is this live show?
He's a newer viewer. He doesn't know. We have a Ustream channel.
There's
We've
a link on toybreak.com.
There's a link on Tollesen. We've done live shows many times. We do use Ustream. We've been doing it for quite some time. We broadcast from events live.
And
We
last
just
year-
did a 24-hour live show last November.
Which it is all up on our Ustream, ustream.tv. I think it's just /Toybreak.
And we do.
The link is on the page.
We have a great time with them, and yeah, we do take questions live. And so next time we do it, be sure to tune in, and we will take your questions live.
Let's do it again soon.
We will. Yeah, that was a good show. But I want to see his show.
I know. We got to go
That's
watch his
amazing.
show.
That's what we're gonna do
Vacuuming.
right
Call
now,
back
actually.
and tell us what your show is.
Let's wrap this up so we can go watch his show on Ustream.
Email us, info@toybreak.com. Call us, 818-AM-I-GOOD. Keep up with us on Facebook, facebook.com/toybreak. Check out our briefs, youtube.com/toybreak. Follow us on Twitter, @Alien Gaspar, @George Gaspar.
Micro Machines.
No!
I was going to say that.
What happened?
What's your Twitter? @Mr.
My
Scott
Twitter is
Tollesen.
@Mr. Scott Tollesen.
And
not Mrs. Scott Tollesen,
Yes,
which
it
some
is
people
Mrs.
think it is.
What up, Cot?
And now, instead of a
Oh,
toy
no.
break,
Instead of Toy Break?
yes, we're going to have a walkthrough of Dr. A's Tarnished Daydreams solo show. This is by Dr. A himself. Sent this in for us to show. So thank
So
you,
here-
Dr. A.
Okay,
Here's your Toy Break.
Here's your toy walkthrough.
here's your toy thing.
Do you know exactly what your family would do if an attack came? Say at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Plastic bombs and glue, doing everything I can do to build the robots. Build the robots. Filling up the room, 'cause all that I ever do is build the robots. I build the robots. I need to symbolize a crew much more time than what is all mine in my phone to give a damn. I'm gonna have to rob a bank again. 'Cause I'm spending every time, and I'm spending all my time to build the robots. Just build the robots. One fine day when I got my arm to me, my last house is close to me. Every city, every town. And then I'll plaster my face up all over the place. See, I'm gonna win the human race. See, I'm gonna make the world a better place. For me. Build the robots. 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 Build the robots.
Get this shirt, fastcustomshirts.com. It's The Super. Look it up under alphabetical order in the horror section.
Horror.
The what section?
In the horror section.
What's the Super?
The Super is a movie that you can't see because it's not out yet, but go get the shirt. Horror section. FastCustomShirts.com.
Horror.